This conference will now be recorded.
Are you speaking something?
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Are you speaking something at that time? Because I was not able to hear after you started recording.
Now you can able to hear me?
Yeah, now I can hear you.
Yeah. Actually, I didn't speak anything. I'll start from beginning.
Acha, okay.
Actually, okay.
Okay.
Actually, we have some different tasks to perform, and we
Okay.
deploy any project like we have some daily tasks, we have some weekly tasks, we have some monthly tasks, we have some on-demand tasks. How to keep track of all these things? You need to maintain one Excel sheet from 1st to 30th every month. And every day, once you perform task, make it some color like yellow color. Weekly task, make it yellow color. Monthly task, make it yellow color. On demand task, make it. By that, it's been updated that you performed those tasks every day. If you left something, if you when you see the Excel sheet, you come to know, okay, I have not performed this task on this day, on this that, and if you want, you can put some alerts for the task. Weekly task like Monday 1 o'clock, you put some alert for that. Monthly task once in a month, 26th of month, 15th of month, or 8th of month, any day, you may forget because you have to perform only once. Put some alert for you, like Google Mail alert, a mail alert, or phone alert, anything you keep. By that, you can't miss because once you miss this monthly alert, you have to wait another month for doing that task. Okay. If you miss this weekly task, you have to wait one more week to perform the same task. Others, you have to take again some approvals and you have to wait 4 5 hours for shutdown these activities regarding how to avoid all these things. You have to take all things planned well before to act on this. Okay. See, first of all, we see what are the daily tasks which are basis considered needs to perform on any project. Okay. You need to check all servers up and running in the whole landscape, like sandbox, test server, pre-prog servers, okay, and the production boxes. See, it is not possible for a basis consultant to check all the servers. Like in my landscape, we have got 70 systems. Okay, 70, in which 10 are 10 to 11 are production systems. So we are taking care of production servers only. We are taking care of only because to check each system, it takes minimum 20 minutes to check one system. But 11 systems, you spend minimum 3 to 4 hours on that only to check all those things. Okay, to check all servers up and running. Matlab, if development is down, no issues. Like we can rectify whenever you got a call, we rectify in 5 10 minutes. This pre-running server down, we can see it anytime, no problem. But we need to take care of production server. And the people, the junior people who are there with you, once you become a lead, you have some juniors with you. So you give all these sandboxes, test server, pre-running servers to them, and you monitor all the production servers because production servers are a money making servers. Those are the live servers. If this goes went for a single second also, you will get hundreds of calls in next 1 minute. If your phone is started ringing one after one, then you got an alarm that key your production is down for any reason. And you don't know which production is down because you have got 11 production servers. So what we need to do, we need to some prior alerts. You have to come some prior alerts. We'll see how to put all those alerts. Okay, and monitor all system logs and alerts. Alert means these are the alerts which I'm talking about. If your file system crosses 90%, it will give an alert. If CPU crosses 90%, is give an alert. If a RAM being used more, is give an alert. Like those alerts for what? those are three kinds of alert, like medium alert, high alert, and the very normal alert, medium alert, and high alert. Like normal alert means, for example, you have a RAM of 100, 100 is a RAM. So you got normal alert 80%. You got a small alert 80% key, your RAM reaching 80%. Okay, you see, you ignore that, no problem. But when it reaches to 86, it is a medium alert. At that time, you have to take action. Why? Because if you don't take action at that time, it will reach to 94%, which is high alert. After some time, system is going down. It means it is give a alarm before 1 or 2 hours ki your system is going to down. Those kind of alerts. Okay. Nowadays, for all production servers, we have got many alerts. If system is down, if you have 10, yesterday as discussed, we have one central server and 10 application servers. If any of application server is down, then also you get a alert saying that 53 ABAP server is not available. You know what is 53? Not you make some code. 45 is not available. You just log in immediately. Log in 45. Why is not available? You come to know because it's got an alert. Is not available. Check immediately. Server is up and running, but one instance is not up and running. In that, you have to check all this. Keep monitor all system logs and alerts properly, and you have to monitor CPU, RAM, and hard disks on the base of the utilization. So this is very important to monitor all these things on everyday basis. How? I just give example, small example. So every day, 10 o'clock, you log into the system. Okay, you started monitoring system. The normal behavior of CPU is 63% every day. It may ranges to 65 or it may down to 55. But if it ranges between 55 to 65, it's a normal behavior. Yeah, at that time you say, "Ki, my CPU is well, no problem." But one fine day when you logged in, it shows 78% at the same time. Users are same. Users are same, work is same, but it reaches to 78%. It means it's give a small alert to saying that key, oh, Mr. Basics, please check your CPU because it started showing threshold things after 2 because 80 already you have put some alert. Okay, so at that time only if you see why is it CPU is 80%, you just check some SQL transactions or see any user using a big transaction or check some anybody run any big query, immediately check your jobs key. Any job is running out of the way. The job which has to run for 1 hour, you see it's run for 4 hours because it's ended in a, it is not coming out. It's in endless loop. We have to check whether yesterday night anybody moves any new thing to the production. Ask ABAPers, ask consultant, have you made any changes? Or any business consultant move any new request to the production server for which it is started hampering. But all those are basic things which you need to take care of immediately. Then same thing with the RAM. If you see a normal behavior RAM is 68% every day. It may reach to 75 or it may reach to 45. Right? It ranges between 40 to 70. But one by day you see it reaches to 83%. At that time you need to see why RAM is using that much at that time because normal behavior every day because users are same, working is same. So RAM behavior should be same. But one fine day when you find issues, start searching on those things. And the hard disk. Hard disk means is if somebody puts trace on, if you put trace on, what happened? Your hard disk started eating up. If archive also on, your hard disk started eating up. So your hard drive is 50. You know that you have got 1 terabytes of hard drive and you're seeing every day it's using 400 GB only, 600 GB left. One fine day you see it's using at 480 GB. In one day only it's eating up 80 GB of RAM, 80 GB of hard drive space. At that time you need to check why so. Why so means there are some reasons. Somebody have activate alerts or somebody have activate log files or somebody had just do a system after system update also your space may get increased because new tables, new data, new table structure come, but it increased to 10 to 20 GB, not 80 GB. So there are some things which come to your scenarios when these things started happening like CPU, RAM or hard drive. Okay, you have to check on the base of you have Excel sheet with you. This is a normal behavior. This is medium behavior. This is high alert behavior. You need to check on the base of the utilization. You have to check, monitor things, check nothing goes into exhaust mode. Exhaust mode means high threshold. Exhaust mode means high threshold. Same thing over here also. If reaches to, if one single user having, when you create a user in SAP, okay, and when user assigned to any work process, like when you install system, you assign a work process, 50 dialogues, then background, 5 spools, 5 and 2, all those things. So we see when you assign a single work process to any user, so it's 10 to 20 MB space is already allocated to each user. When user is started firing any query, so SAP only allow him 120-30 MB of space. But when he fire the bigger query, higher query, like select start from EMP, where in quality he has got 5,000 records, but if fire the same query, he got 5 lakh records or 5 million records, same table. So what it does, it will not run at all. It will just reading, writing, because Oracle and all databases treats records in sequential fashion. Matlab one after one, one after one, one after one. So it may go ki the work process goes into exhaust mode. Matlab the allocated RAM is 20 MB, but he is to access the thing which is more than 100 MB. So at that time it goes to the exhaust mode. You need to check SM50 transaction and see user behaviors, like when Monday or Tuesday when we start working with server, and then I also give you access to a server, and then you can also see how system behaviors in this work process and all, how to increase and decrease work process. We have the chapter called profiles and parameters. At that time, we can increase or decrease uh, work processes for each users. Sorry, for the whole server. Okay, you need to check this thing. There are some few transaction codes. With the help of that, you will easily check this exhaust mode kind of thing. Now we need to check backups. The main thing, the main thing of business is a backups. Okay, if any backups fails, you are the only responsible person. Okay, see, you have daily backups, you have weekly backups, you have monthly backups. So you need to take care of daily backups first of all. Whenever you logged in, you just see all servers backups ran successfully last night. If you found any backup for any reason got cancelled, you need to immediately inform if it is a issue in your hand, because most probably most of the times backup is third party. Okay, if it is with you, you check what happened, why it's not running, and you have to take solution at that time, and don't wait for next day, because it runs once in a day, in the night, anytime. But every day morning when you check your things, okay, db13 db13 is a transaction code in Oracle to check your backups. Okay, you just check your all backups, and you found any backups got cancelled for any reason, you have to rectify that at that time. Or to, if you don't know, inform backup team. If you don't know, inform database team. Tell that this backup bot, even if it's a development server or quality server or production server, you have to mitigate this issue and get it resolved on the day. Don't wait for next day, because what happened if something went wrong to a system after 4 or 5 hours, you don't have backup to restore. You have 1 day before backup. Matlab, if you restored with that backup, your business went 1 day back. If it's a production, the company may losses in some crores, because when system, you don't know when system crashes. You never know when system got crashes. If you don't have proper backup to restore, then it will started creating a mess. There are ways to restore, to disaster recovery. There are many things to restore, but it's a money consuming, time consuming, and we have to answerable to many people for doing all those things. Okay. If you lost backup of 1 day, or Reliance is a big company, you don't know how much loss you made to the company for a silly reason. Okay. So they will go with disaster recoveries. There are many things are there. They will have to go with that only and shut down business for 1 day because of that. So it is not feasible at any point of time in big corporate companies. You have to take very careful with the backups. We have 3 kinds of backups: full backup, incremental backup, and we have log backups. We have differential backups. We'll see everything when we come to backup stuff. When we start Oracle, at the time we discuss about backups also in detail. Okay. See, anything got cancelled, take necessary steps from your team of member of teams. Okay, and monitor daily jobs and nothing got cancelled. As we discussed yesterday, day for yesterday, there are some reports which are being sent every day to the management, your team, or because every day night, as one discussion, there are some tables which been fetched by some reports and sent it to somebody. For any reason, any job got why job got cancelled? Why job got cancelled? Because at that time system was not available. If system is, see for example, your job running 3 o'clock early in the morning every day, but 2:59 there was a network congestion and system is not available for 1 minute. So what do you think? Job will get run? No, job will not run because at 3 o'clock if sees when it fires side, it has to get all the files. Our system is available 3:1, no problem. System is available 3:1, but job is not running because 3 o'clock the system is not running. And some more reason for emergency, you shut down your system. You got a mail from manager at 1 o'clock in the night telling you told you immediately shut down a server because some hardware failure, or at that time you have done some activities on production server. There are many reasons, but when you done with the activities, you check all jobs should run perfectly as per schedule. If you forget, then somebody will call in the morning saying that key I have not received mail today. That is again a big issue for you. See, there are different landscape in such as CRM, portal, ECC, BI, BW, HANA. Every system having 3-4 systems like monitor daily jobs and nothing got cancelled. They run on different landscapes such as these are landscapes. See, portal landscape, CRM landscape, SRM landscape, ECC landscape, BI landscape, BW landscape, BO landscape, and HANA landscape. Every system having 3-4 systems like develop quality production. See, this has 4 systems. These have 4 systems. You know, in our scenarios, we have six systems for each system. Even we do have validation servers. Even we do have validation servers, simulation servers. Okay, those are 2 servers extra we have. Right? In our landscape for each system we have six systems in our landscape for each system. In the client for which I'm working, they have got 6 systems in each landscape. Okay, so depending upon the budget. It's depending upon the budget, depending on the business, they decide the how to go with the servers. Okay, it's a huge kind of investment for them, but the data is very safe. Okay, now you see they have to monitor resource. Okay, this will be discussed like 2 hours, 12 a.m. 55 CPU 60. Yeah, this we discussed. This we discussed in this session. In this only, I have discussed this. Okay, the monitor resource utilization RAM CPU every SAM CPU after 2 hours. For every 2 hours, 12 o'clock RAM utilization 55 CPU 77. Okay, so I think we discussed this. Okay, this is what we need to check on daily basis. Any doubts?
No doubts. But just a quick ask, if you have any such uh, uh, Excel which you could share with me, that will be really helpful.
Yeah, no problem, sir. I'll share it to you. I'll share it to you.
Sure, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Actually, I am not seeing all these things in my servers. I am been mitigating all big issues like if system goes down, if P1 comes, all those things like all these things seeing by that
You,
the people
you
who
are
recently joined. Huh?
you are already a manager or SME level guy, L4 level guy. So of course you will
Yeah.
not see all those things. But yeah, you must be checking
Yes.
Excel of your colleagues. I mean juniors who should be
Yeah.
checking all these
I
things.
ask. I never call them also. If they want
Uh-huh.
something, they call us like that.
अच्छा फिर मुझे भी
If they
हायर
need
कर लो अपने
anything,
अंडर में.
okay. If they need something, they immediately call us telling that this is a problem, that please log in. They
Okay.
call me at 3 o'clock in the morning also. There's no time for
Oh,
them. They call anytime. System goes
अच्छा.
down, they call me immediately. So we have to log in anytime, 24/7.
फिर it's good then you hire me also. I will again I will turn on the job.
Yeah. No problem, sir. If requirement
Thank
comes,
you.
I'll let you know. No problem, sir. No problem.
Sure, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
All this comes with the practice only. If you do good practice, you will also come to know all these things. In 4 years,
Right.
5 years, you become good guy. Like, but you have to struggle for that first 3-4 years, and you have to
Sir,
you have to get, huh?
I'm ready to struggle. See, I have no problem in working because see, in last 15 years, I have changed 4 domains just for
Oh,
learnings
great. Okay,
because
okay.
see, I want to become a CIO at the end, right? So in order to
Mm-hmm.
become CIO, I should be knowing each and everything. So I started as a desktop engineer. Then I moved
Okay.
till L3 or L4 level in Microsoft Exchange. Then
Uh-huh.
I went as an IT manager, India and Asia Pacific for
Okay.
some manufacturing companies like Perfetti
Mm-hmm.
Van Melle, if you heard, like the
Yeah,
company
yeah,
who manufactures this Big Bubble, Center Fresh, Alpenlibe, all those things.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah,
there
yeah.
I was working as a manager in India and Asia Pacific, and
Uh-huh.
there and after that there was another company. It's called Seagrams. You must
Yeah,
have
Seagram, I
heard
know. Yeah, yeah.
Royal,
Seagram means the
Royal
Royal Stag one. Yeah, yeah.
Royal Saigon, right? So there also I was working as an IT manager, India and Asia
Mm-hmm.
Pacific. Then
Mm-hmm.
again, after 5 years, I thought that now it's enough of IT management because there is not much scope in IT as an IT manager
Oh,
because
yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh-huh.
right. Then I again I started working on because security was my passion since
Mm-hmm.
beginning. So I started working on say CISSP, CISA, CISM series certifications. So
Yeah,
ISO
yeah. There are many certificates.
27001,
Yeah.
yeah, ISO 27001, 22301, like these certifications. So I completed all these certifications because these are the one of the toughest certification in the world.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
I completed all these things and I'm holding all these certifications. So once
Okay.
I done that, then I thought like risk, and again the another thought which came into my mind that I have already done with risk and compliance. Now I know each and everything. Now the thing is, whenever I was applying for the post of senior manager, CTO, etc., in each small and medium companies, they were looking a guy who should be aware of ERP or at least
Exactly.
SAP.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And SAP and ERP, I know this is the backbone of any industry at this moment of time. And as a
Yeah.
CIO,
Exactly.
if you don't know these these platforms, then you will not be able to help or work as an CIO.
Exactly.
So that's why I decided that now my next goal is to learn SAP. So again in IBM only, because in IBM if I learn SAP, if I want to come out as an SAP guy, so IBM only can give me that experience, and I can play around with my experience from IBM itself. Because if I change my
Exactly.
company,
Mm.
they will say that Avdesh was working as a security specialist, and I will not able
Mm.
to play with that experience. But if for 1 year if I'm working as an SAP guy, so I
Mm-hmm.
will come out from IBM as an SAP consultant. So
Exactly.
if I'm saying you, Rajendra sir, I have 6 years experience. So you will say, how come you have joined IBM as a security specialist? Sir, I have worked 1 year as a security specialist and 5 years as an SAP guy. So
Exactly.
you don't have any option to rather than believing, right? So
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
why. Again, this is what I'm doing. So I just simply want to learn SAP, and after that, my next goal would be secure SAP security.
Okay. SAP Secure and SAP HANA you learn for
Uh,
fast,
I'll
fast to, if you want a quick jump on
uh-huh,
SAP,
uh-huh.
HANA is a booster now. HANA is a booster kind of thing.
Okay, so I have three things in my mind. SAP HANA is the next one, and after SAP HANA, it would be OSDB migration, and then a DMO migration person.
DMO. Okay.
Because yeah, because migration is also would play a very important role, and it's very crucial. So
But nobody
whenever
teaches you demo. Nobody teaches you demo live.
okay, no issue, sir.
Nobody.
Sir,
Yeah.
no issue. Theoretically, if you know, and if you are hiring some guy who knows DMO, so if you say, boss, इसने practically नहीं किया है, he knows theoretically, ठीक है, आ जाने दो, we will teach.
Okay. Okay. Yes.
I
Exactly.
mean, there is
Mm-hmm.
a saying, right? अंधों में काना राजा,
Mm-hmm. बराबर. Okay.
right? अरे कुछ नहीं
Okay.
आता उसे, उससे अच्छा आता तो है, इसको पता तो है, बाकी हम लोग देख लेंगे.
बाकी देख लेंगे. Exactly. The people nowadays Accenture, hiring people like that. If you know something, if they see brands, if you work in IBM, they just hire because he's in IBM. He should know something. He may know something. Just hire him, then we'll teach him.
Right,
Because
right.
Accenture is hiring people like anything nowadays.
Correct. So I mean
If
that
you know
is
the
that is
correct, if you know the correct spelling of basis, also they hire you. They will hire you
huh, right. So that is my thought
because
process. Hmm.
no problem.
Please,
Very good process. Okay, no problem, sir. I will help you out in all these ways. Okay,
if
and
if
as a security passion, and my passion is teaching. You know that I'm teaching like anything. Daily
sir,
4 sessions, 3 sessions. Yeah,
I know you're teaching very well. That's why I have joined you. I have seen your
yeah,
videos. I told you this on your first class, right?
yeah. Actually, this is my passion from last 5, 6 years. Even you know that I work for 10 years for company and I bring in 5 sessions each day, and each session of 1 hour 15 minutes, 1 hour 30 minutes. So you just imagine how I schedule myself. Like even if I get
Correct.
tickets, also I have to solve that also.
Mm-hmm.
Even I have got night shifts, morning shift, this shift, that shift. I have to manage all this, but I never leave this my passion as teaching.
And so again, do not leave your passion because this is the one which you will really enjoy.
Exactly,
Sir,
that
मेरा
is why.
sir
Even
मेरा
you,
एक
when you say 5 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning, I'm ready for 5 o'clock in the morning also. And you see, every day I logged in before you only.
राइट सर देखो मेरा ना सिर्फ एक कहना है ठीक है जो आप करना चाहते हो ना वो कर लो वो हो ना
Mhm.
हो वो सेपरेट चीज है लेकिन जो करना चाहते हो कर लो रीजन बीइंग मरते वक्त ना ये ग्लानि नहीं रहेगी मतलब ये थॉट प्रोसेस नहीं रहेगी काश वो मैं कर लेता तो आज कहीं और होता काश वो चीज मैं कर
Exactly,
लेता सर
exactly.
शान से मरेंगे ठीक है लेकिन सब कुछ करके मरेंगे
नहीं, बराबर है वो तो है now that
फेलियर
Omicron is also behind us.
अरे सर आने दो कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता देखो सर सर देखो
Omicron also behind us. Yeah. Mm,
हाँ सर देखो जब आपने मरने का टाइम होगा ना ठीक है तो
mm.
वो सारी चीज ऑलरेडी स्क्रिप्टेड है ठीक है तो डरने की
हाँ,
जरूरत नहीं
वो
है
तो है. वो तो
ठीक है
scripted already है बाबा. In 2028 or 2038, I don't know the dates. We don't know the dates, but it's a fixed date was there. Is there
एब्सोल्युटली
scheduled? It's a scheduled job. It will run only on that day.
एब्सोल्युटली सर दिस इज जो मौत है ना इट्स नॉट एन इंडिविजुअल एक्टिविटी इट्स अ सीरीज ऑफ एक्टिविटीज बिकॉज सी
हाँ, exactly.
see as an individual whenever you are alive right you have your family associated with it you have your friends you have your relatives so all these things serially goes into the picture ठीक है लेकिन जब वो डिसाइड होगा ना कि ये सीरीज अभी कटनी चाहिए ठीक है तो nobody can stop
Exactly. It
because
may be in any
वहां
form. It may be
हाँ
in accident form. It may be in attack form. It may be in any form like.
राइट वहां पर वो
But
लिखा है ना
it,
कि आप ना
हाँ,
आप अपने फैमिली के साथ बैठ के इतने दिन तक लंच करोगे इतने दिन तक डिनर करोगे इतने दिन तक उनके साथ एंजॉय करोगे अपने रिलेटिव्स के साथ इतने दिन तक घूमोगे फिरोगे अपने फ्रेंड्स के साथ इतने दिन तक एंजॉय करोगे लेकिन जब वो एंजॉयमेंट सारी खत्म हो जाएगी कि ना अब बस दैट्स इट अब नहीं है कुछ भी ठीक है तो वो आपकी सीरीज ही कट हो जाएगी सिंपल
exactly,
it's a very
exactly,
big
exactly.
it's a very big event it's not a very small it's not a small event it's a very big event but we do not realize
Yeah, yeah,
that
exactly. Okay, no problem, sir.
yeah
Now again we jump to the session. If you have any
sure
question, let me know. Okay.
I'll do that
Now we'll complete the daily task till now. Now we jump on to the weekly task. Okay. Mainly weekly task. What do you do? What do you want to see in weekly task? Mainly check backups. Mainly check backup we schedule on weekly basis. There are some backups like see if you have a system and how backup schedules, we take full backup weekly once only. Any system, any company, not possible to take weekly backup every day. Okay. Weekly online backup or weekly offline backup. Offline backup we take monthly once, but online backup we take once in a week. And remaining days we take incremental backup or differential backup. Okay. We will discuss all those things when we touch that backup activity. But you need to check that key. Mainly check backup is scheduled for weekly basis because it got failed and it was offline, then it's a mess for you. You have to take again shutdown. You have to work up for the whole night and do all these activities before because of the to avoid this, you have to take care. This should not get failed. If it is online backup, if it is failed, no problem. You can reschedule it immediately because you know if it is a production server with a huge data, it may take 1.5 hour, and you schedule it in the night when people are less working. But you have to see that key. It is complete on that day itself. Because if management asks you where is the backup of 13th of February, you show कि this is my backup 13th of February. They never come to see कि your log files की हाँ system fail होता का backup fail होता. They want only final. हाँ backup है आपके पास? Yes sir, I have the backup of 13th February or 14th March or 16th May. They may call you and say कि please Mr. Basis, please restore backup of 17th of June from a production server to quality server. Then at that time you should have that backup with you. At that time you can't say कि sir I don't have backup, I missed that on that day. No, not possible. Okay, so that care should have to take, because early in the morning you check backup got failed. It says the activity of last night but failed today. Any time in lunchtime, anytime you know that this time if I run in 1.5 hour it will get finished, just vanish that thing immediately. Don't put it on key I'll do tomorrow. No, don't put it on hold, those kind of things. And the main thing, you have to check database growth. You have to check database growth every week. This is a mandatory thing. I have seen some people even lost their jobs because of this thing. What happened in many companies? Nobody takes care of this thing. They eventually tell, "Hey, we have 2 TB of data, no problem. We'll see if something went wrong." But the IT head, the global edu head, Asia Pacific head, all those heads asking these kind of minute things at any kind of, they just call you or mail you, just send me a screenshot of last 1 week database growth. And eventually in that week, at Wednesday, if it is increases to, actually it increases 1 GB each day. Okay, but eventually one day you haven't seen it increase 17 GB or 25 GB for no reason. There are days you have to check this every week, and if every day is not possible, check every week and see if you found he is doing mess on any day like Wednesday or Thursday. You check maybe on every Friday or every Monday. You come to know ki on Friday it's being used up 15-17 GB. You have to immediately take things on priority basis. So why it happened? Because of zombie process, because of some long run job, or because of mess job, because of some new transportation. There are many multiple reasons, but you have to give solution to that key. It should not happen next time, because every management, every company has fixed schedule key. I have this much of terabytes of data, uh, hard drive, and my hard drive is increasing 1 GB each day. Depending upon that, they plan for next purchase or next any activity. But if it is increasing drastically, like 8 GB one day, 12 GB one day, 20 GB one day, then, and you have no reasons when they ask, but you will be in big trouble. So you have to check this, not every day, check every week, once in a week, your fixed schedule. 2 to 3 every Friday, I'll check this thing properly. I'll make Excel sheet. I'll check all these things and send it to, keep it with you, don't give it to anybody. Keep it with you only. And see every Friday I've checked this, and it will show you the graph, and it will show some figures. Oh, it's okay. 1 GB to 1.22 GB, no problem. But if it is goes beyond 10 GB, then you have to take care why it's going. Log growth of database and log growth, it's very careful. It's a very delicate and careful job, which are database consultant or basis. If database in your hand, you have to take care. If database is third party, no problem. If something went wrong, they will care. But some companies, if they hire you in a company where they will hand over you database, OS, applications, all. It's very tougher to get all these things one go. Because I work with many projects where I have got only application server, many projects. Sometimes I have got only database. Sometimes I got only that thing. But now the project which I'm working, they gave us everything, matlab each and every nook with our team only. Even it's a database, it's application, it's OS, Linux, Windows, all thing with us. Why I'm working? If I work such a kind of project in 2 years, we can learn 10 years topics. Total 10 years you can learn in 2 years. Otherwise, you have to spend 2 years in each company to learn one thing. But if you are a good enough, if you are a lucky guy and you got an offer like in a big company like Accenture, you will get all these things in one go, because in Accenture, many Accenture clients gave everything to Accenture. But if you go to some other company, so you find database with some team, application with team, user with one team. Like there, you have many, you work, but with many restrictions. You cannot do anything. It's up to you. It's up to your luck and your manager. If they see you can able to handle these things also. They will slowly and steadily give it to you. Okay, Baba, Mr. Basis, start doing this also, start doing this also. Please handle team also, one by one, one by one. Okay, no hurry. You need to secure approvals for weekend tasks. This is very important. This is very important. You know that 28th, the month end Saturday or Sunday. I just give example. 28th of any month, March, April, May. That is a month end, and you know, first of the March only, you got a mail from the team. Key basis, you need to do the kernel upgrade and system restart on 28th of this month. You have 20 days with you to decide how to plan the activity. So what do you want to do? Before 5 or 6 days, you have to secure approval from your top leads. You are not the owner of the server. There are many people who should take care of this. So before 5 6 days, you have to secure approval. Approval means on that, because you do this activity on the holiday, Saturday or Sunday. At that time, if you call somebody, no one pick up calls also. The SME level guys. At that time, yeah. At that time, you call them telling that, sir, I don't approve this mail. If you send mail also, they will reply only on Monday. Many things happen. So your whole plan get vanished. And without approval, if you do, if something mess happens, you are the only responsible person. So what you need to do? You need to secure proper approvals for weekend task quite before. Like you send a mail on 15th saying that key to all your managers, all team leads, we have this activity, please approve this. Okay. And 16th you check 7th, again 17th you send a mail. Yes, sir, please update on this mail. So they have to. If they don't do till 28th, then you can you also prove that key I made a follow-ups for 13 days. I don't get anything, so I haven't done this activity. But you have some, but don't call and ask, don't ping them, don't WhatsApp them. You just mail them, simple plain format. Because WhatsApp no proof, Hangout no proof, Teams no proof. They want only mails if anything mess happen. The manager calls, tell you, no, I don't got any WhatsApp from you. I don't got any text message from you. You have no proofs to show. So just simply plain text, mail them and keep that mail in your important mail. That's it, no problem. Okay, you play well, they also play well. Okay. If it's a top manager also, no problem. Send him a mail. If it's answering, again send him a mail. Okay, sir, I need this. Then they have to answer the mail. He may be in any position. If he's approver, he has to answer the mail. He'll approve. Okay. So, but from your side, you have 1 month, 28 days of time. Then you have to secure approval, because doing the kernel activity and system restart, you need some approvals for production servers. Even for development and quality also, you need approvals to start and shut down. But production, you need a secure approval. Ki, haan, if somebody approve this, then only you do this activity. Because if something happen, you are ready to restore. They will accept it. Oh, this is problem, but from our end only, they will restore system and give it to you. No problem. Okay. Don't take risk in this case. So these are the few weekly tasks which you need to take care of. And see, monthly tasks. Monthly tasks, check all monthly jobs in advance. See, as we said, monthly jobs means mostly in finance department, bank departments, okay, manufacturing department or sales department. They want monthly sales, they want monthly report, monthly income, monthly liabilities, monthly assets, incoming money, receivable and all. They need this all scheduled in job, one job, which may run 28th, 29th or 1st of every month. At that time, system uses a huge resource also. You have to schedule time like that key. It should run properly without any mitigating, without any problems to any of the server, and the report should come. Because if it is a big and huge server, like if I had got 7-8 TB of data, 7-8 TB of data, 5 TB of data, at that time if you run this monthly activities in that such server, okay, and you will try to fetch record from the tables which has got 12 million, 10 million records in each table, and you want to fetch, because if the company is old, like you heard about Seagrams is a big company which is established from last 25 years. If you take Sony, Dell, IBM, like any company, are oil chemical companies which are established well before 25 years back, and if they use SAP from 20-25 years, if you use their vendor list also, there are some billions. If you see the materials, they are in some millions. Okay, because if you say the purchase orders also, they are also in millions, and everything sales in one table only. You cannot change the table name for a few days here, few days there. No, you have to keep everything in one table only. The data get increasing every day. So at that time, you have to take all this in advance. Proper space is there. uh, no other jobs are come in this way for running all these monthly jobs. Okay, check all variants which collects actual data needed. Again, what is this variant? Variant means you schedule a job, no problem, but there are some variants. January, if you give variant as January, it will collect January data. If you get, then you have to check whether tomorrow I'm going to print out for June, so your June variant should be activated properly. Matlab it will check only June records and give output of June only at the end of the report. If it, or what happen if it is a May and you start printing, you wasted your 8-10 hours, and after that you see you got a report of May. So you have to check small things, small things you have to check in well in advance. Okay, and secure approval for monthly task. See, this is the month end task, a weekend task, kernel upgrade. But this you do every 3 months, any week, first week, second week, no issues. But see, the system upgrades once in a 3 years, 2 years. EHP upgrades once in a 4 years. Enhancement pack upgrade. These all are well planned before 3 months. If you want to do activity in the month of June, you start planning from April only. And on first of activities 20th, 29th of June, then you should have all approvals on your hand. On 1st of June itself, you're going to perform these activities. In that 1 month, what you do, you line up all the teams, because you are not going to do all this activity all alone. There are some other teams, the functional team, technical team, OS team, DB team, everything should be aligned for this system upgrade, for this ESP upgrade, because all have to play their roles. We have to plan properly who log in, who do this activity, who do the activity. We have to do mock run also. If it's a production server, because for doing any activity production activity, if you start before 3 months, first to start in develop sandbox, then development, then quality, then it go to production. Till production, everything is just streamlined. Is a production means like a moonwalk, cakewalk, easy. But development sandbox, very toughest task, because you have to build a new system over there. You have to implement new things. The task which take 2 days in production, in sandbox it takes 20 days, because there you have to do all the R&Ds with the production data. Okay, these are system updates. When it comes, I'll come to know, we have a topic on system updates also. ESP update also we have a topic. We'll cover everything in detail when we come across, because I have done system update this year also. 3 system updates I have done this year. CSC update also I have done. BW update also I have done. This year I have done many in the big activities for one company. So I'll share you everything, no problem. Check with all teammates aligned in activity. Okay, there are some teams who do pre-steps. There are some two teams who do actual steps. There are some teams who do post steps. You have to align them, send them a mail 8 o'clock, because see, you are in India, your colleague in Dubai, somebody in South Africa, somebody in US. You have to align them time properly. Then you have to set time like that key. 9 o'clock morning you logged in, 10 o'clock morning he logged in according to his time, 11 o'clock somebody log in. Like you have to align time in such a manner nothing get hampered. And we have to do this from development till it comes to production. Everything is like cakewalk. Now everybody knows when to log in, how to log in. If sandbox, if somebody log 10 minutes later, no problem. But when it comes to production, each second counts. Not each minute, sir. Each seconds counts for the production server. Because if you give deadline of 19 hours or 23 hours plus 9 hours buffer or 32 hours, but I mean 33 hours you have to hand over system to the client. If you waste this 10 minutes here and there, then you may not able to hand over system on time. That is the again big issue. But this should all properly align. Yeah, even you work from home also, you have to. One thing I have seen, even people are working from home, they logged in minute before for the activities. Even they are home, they're sleeping, they do any activity at home. But when time comes, I've seen even from throughout the world, they have logged, they are ready 1 minute before. That is what basis. That is what upgrades. Because if I complain, if somebody, some manager complains that guy is not joining properly, no problem, nothing. You just remove from him. From we just check for 2 3 times. If we not proper, not lenient, what you'll do? We will not remove from company. We will remove him from that project and give him a small project to him where he can to start working from basics, then do small things. So these are the activities we have get a chance to work like only once or twice in 3 4 years. Whenever somebody you choose for this activity, you should be very perfect, very lenient to the time management first of all. Otherwise it will a big disaster for you. Take approvals from your side and start working on that. Check all, see, this is how to check properly. Okay, for in sandbox development quality, will come to production is a cakewalk for you. Okay, backup restore act, this is a very main activity. Say I give example, there are many companies, okay, who just take backups. They never restore and check whether my backups are running proper or not. When the day comes to restore, it will not work. Everything goes. Okay, what happened? Whenever you take backup of anything, you have to check that whether your backup is restoring properly or not. Because many people taking backups on external tape drives, and there's a limit of tape drive. You have to use this tape drive for 3 months only, because you're writing on the tape every day or every Friday. There are tapes for Monday, there are tapes for Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. Like you use the tape every Friday. Okay, so what happened after 3 4 months? If you try to save something, it's saved, but when you try to restore, it won't able to restore. You have to take all those things on prior basis. So ask your management, I have want on hardware, I want one hardware where I can restore and check. You can check on sandbox, no problem. Take sandbox and monthly once you restore one backup. Take any one offline backup and try to restore. It will take 3 4 hours, but you are confident if something went wrong, I have the backup with me. For Reliance, for big companies, there is a team, because I have seen the companies which have got 200 servers. So here there is a team. They 8 hours. What they do, they'll take all. There is a team to do backups for all 200 systems. There is a team to just check restore whether restore is working properly or not. That is what IT infrastructure. How much? You just imagine how much they invest in all these big things. Some $1 million every year to keep their data secure for big companies. If they do just backup, no restore, if something went wrong, system number 77 is not working, restore. System number 84 is not working. And it's been established since 20 years. You lost everything. If you don't have proper, you may there are there are things to recover, but it will take time. If it fails, sometimes it fails. Natural disaster, calamities, earthquake, it fails, no problem. So the whole building vanishes into fire, no problem, no problem. At that time, management also say, okay, we lost everything, now we start from scrap. At that time, you have to use the disaster recovery, the DR plan. Matlab, as you know, the ICICI Bank having in India, they have many branches, but they have backups in Singapore, they have backups in US also. If you see, ICICI Bank head office in Mumbai, Bandra, BKC. The whole building that blasted, and you come to know the building blasted. Now I go to ICICI Bank and ask for money. Even you have 500 rupees, you said I have 5 lakh rupees. Give me 5 lakh rupees, which are in account, because you know that they don't have data to show. But even the whole building blasted in Mumbai, they will take data from Singapore. Even Singapore will blasted, they will take data from US. That is what data recovery. You just tell me, even any person in the world, go to bank and ask them, even the blanket, total bank at everybody knows yesterday night the headquarters got distracted for any reason. So nobody, have you seen anybody goes and ask a claim bank, I have 5 crores in my account, give me 5 crores. Nobody can't, because they know they have the backups, they have the restoration also. They have the backups and they can restore. They spend money on that only because data is very important. For IBI banks, Indian RBI, they have got 4 backups throughout the world. If anything went wrong, they can restore from. They spend crores of rupees because they need to save some some thousand crores. For that, they spend some crores, no problem. Okay, so backup and restore is a must thing which everybody should test it. Small companies never give care on this. Chalta hai, rehne do. But when things happen, goes wrong, then they started shouting, ki, I lost everything. And they give examples. There are some few companies they lost who lost everything. They are the example for us. And from that day onwards, everybody started investing on restore of things because backup product. If you invest 50 lakhs for production server, you have to invest 50 lakhs again for the server on which you want to restore because you have to restore only production data with the same hardware, same CPU, same RAM. Okay, so you have to invest same amount of money. And DR drill. DR means disaster recovery. DR drill means what? Matlab, see, you have an office in Delhi, main office in Delhi. Your whole infrastructure lies in one building only. Okay, your all activities in that building, server for everything is there. So what people are doing now, you are in based out of Delhi. So company suggests take one DR in Mumbai, take one DR in Bengaluru, take one DR in anywhere, not all place, any one place which is minimum 1,000 kilometers far from your location, physical location. If I am in Mumbai, people goes to Bangalore, people go to Hyderabad, people go to Chennai for DR. What DR does, whatever activity you perform, if you make one entry of ABC, the same thing will be updated in DR server also. Okay, matlab if I put 100 entries over my main server, 100 entries will update here also. The difference is 2 seconds or 3 seconds, but everything is properly. Then you have to check monthly once my DR things are working properly. Because if you haven't checked for 3 months and DR is not working, and the time when time comes for restore, you have to restore 3 months back data because it's not working for 3 months. You have to check it every month properly. My DR activities done. Not it will take only 5 minutes, 7 minutes to checking. My data is coming here and going there also. So at that time, if your whole building gets blasted in fire anywhere, no problem. You can take data from DR and start business from when system get destroyed. You have to just purchase new hardware and just restore things from here. That's it. You can restore and start work from the day when you lost your building with all the proper data with you. For this, each company has to invest minimum 40 lakhs per year, 40 to 50 lakhs for the activity. But they have to. Medium companies also started investing on this because they know the importance of data. Okay, this is what activity you have to perform, and you have to check all the licenses. Okay, the basis, team lead, SME, all to see licenses. The big issue, you got intimation before 45 days ki this license is to expire. So what you are going to purchase license? No, you don't have money to purchase. So what you want to do, you have to inform mail to management saying that ki, see, this server's license is going to expire. Please be ready with, we have 45 days of time. You inform them 3-4 times and leave it. If they don't purchase, don't upgrade. But you have a mail with you saying that ki, I informed you 4 times, but I don't have license. I cannot, because if you don't install license, your system will be go down and you are the not responsible because you intimate them 45 days before, 30 days before, 50 days before. If license is placed, you can put, because SAP work with licenses. And if your dues are pay, if you are if you're liable to SAP, they won't give you this all these things. They will first cut off your this whole activity, licensing activities. Okay, if you need to pay 1 crore to SAP, pay immediately. Then only they will give this all these licenses to you. Otherwise, they will not. And there are some certificates. There are some certificates which you need to install on SAP systems, like antivirus certificate. And you use nowadays people use many third parties which are integrated with your SAP system. You have to put all those integrated software mostly after each year. It won't cost much also, but you have to inform management. Won't come and see na कौन सा certificate में expire हो रहा है. So you have to tell them कि this certificate is going to expire. Okay, then you have to maintain all these things prior to expiration. If you get, just install and make system active. Now you see, we have some on-demand tasks. But these are not predefined schedule, but it's all on demand. Whenever comes, you have to act on, like creation of users, creation of roles, changing on password, be ready for system restart. But you will not, you are not thinking, oh, today if it is scheduled on 1st of February I have to restart. You planned, oh, first I have to ready to start restart. But one fine day you got a call, you got a mail. He said that key, Mr. Basis, you have to restart system at 4 o'clock today. But this is not scheduled task, but you have to ready. At that time, don't go and find commands how to restart system. No, you have to be ready with everything on whenever time comes. Sometimes though, immediate restart also required. If hard disk fails, RAM fails, a motherboard fails, system down, khatam system. Then you have to do all activities from scrap. The creation of users, you never know when the task come to you. Nobody tell ki after 4 days you have to create users. Just say them ki these are 2 users, please create and give it to them. And once you create users, this usual key, you have to create roles. Otherwise, if you create only users, it will not work. You have to create roles, test it, and give it to them. Who takes care of this? Security people take care of this. Okay. And changing passwords. Changing passwords means if some user lost his because users are laymen, they don't know anything. Every day they lost their password. They forgot their password. They call, they mail. That you have to take otherwise until unless you reset password, it cannot work. You just sit idle saying that key मेरा password lock हो गया. At that time, there is a person, fixed person who change the passwords. There are some persons who are doing if it is that there are 5,000 people in a company, minimum 100 people lost their password every day. So 100 means you have to answer every day. Nowadays, what happened? There is a tool, self-serve. There is a tool from SAP. You have to implement that tool. If that something had hampered, so we have to install the tool in SAP only. At that time, what happened? Whenever they lost their password, a user will enter his username and he can able to change his password himself only. The people are ready to buy their software also because it will invest a one man day each day. But they have to pay 1 lakh salary each month for the person to changing a password. Instead, they purchase software for 5 lakhs and use it for 10-15 years easily. Okay, people do that. Okay, so this is about all about this topic, today's topic. Now we left with only one topic, or from Monday we'll start working on systems. Okay,
Right, sir.
and